What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Yeah, thanks so much, Living Life. I see Living Life's in the building. 8:30 a.m. prompt as usual. Living Life, shout out to you. I did post the link in there. But the premise of the show is to be short. It's supposed to be in and out, and you know how that can extend time. But shout out to Miss T Pre. Much love to Miss T Pre. Hearts, hearts, kisses and kisses. Living life, love you. You're my all-time number one supporter, always in my corner. I appreciate you, Miss T Pre too. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I wanted to go over a few things that have been going on, obviously, within the sector. The sector has been on fire, like usual, a lot here lately. Let me know if my sound is coming through okay. Living Life, let me, or anybody, let me know if I'm coming through all right. Just put a one in the chat, and just let me know if you can hear me all right. But okay, great. Thanks, Living. All right, so we got a few things that's been going on within the sector that we need to cover. That I'm gonna come from an angle that I don't think other people are really discussing. So I'm going to put my 2 cents in. Um, so let's see who's on the list today. On Petty Mornings, we have to go over Me and Lion Minds and her situation about that video. We have to go over a whole Shakim debacle with his response to the predator allegations. We have to go over Dawn. We're gonna go over my special project Verla, my science project. Then I want to talk about TC for a little bit. Um, Nothing bad though. Dieterell's on the menu, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have here on my list. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Let's talk about some of these sector topics and break this and chop this shit down. So let's get started. This is Petty Mornings, and thank you all so much for being here in the building this Saturday morning. I know it's a bit early. I scheduled it a little bit later because I know people like to sleep in on the weekend. So thank you all so much who came out to support me. I greatly appreciate you, people who are in the chat, and everybody who is hate watching in the clouds or wherever you might be. Everybody's welcome here. Um, so let's first. I want to talk about, because this is the most recent thing that I caught up on, that I was reviewing, was Me and Lion Minds. Um, so I guess this has been in conversation in the sector. Me and Lion Minds is talking about who was distributing the video of her being drunk and whatnot, and she had something interesting to say. And let's check this out. Let me see if I have that clip here, because I want to play what she was saying on her live directly. So this is her talking about, you know, her addressing the issue with the video. So let's listen.
I troll. This is funny. When it's like it's obvious you're lying. A wretched little thing. Thank you, Carla Martin. And yes, Secret, it was pointing the finger at you. It was the broke guy and his wife. They told me it was you, and I never believed it. I just never believed it. Never believed it. It was supposed to be a good guy's safety. I never believed it. Never believed it. Grown man, as far as like domestic violence goes, usually what the woman wants.
I'm not sure if y'all heard that. Well, I'm gonna play it one more time because it's interesting because this is all new information. I've not seen anybody mention this. Um, so let me play that one more time.
When it's like it's obvious you're lying. A wretched little thing. Thank you, Carla Martin. And yes, C. Pretty was pointing the finger at you. It was the broke guy and his wife. They told me it was you, and I never believed it. I just never believed it. Never believed it. It was supposed to be a good guy's tactic. I never believed it. Never believed it. Grown man, as far as like domestic violence goes.
Okay, so basically, what Me and Line Minds is doing is she's saying that there was a video about the video that was going on there. It was posted on a channel called Truth is Coming, and she's saying that uh, Smoke God said that T Pre was the one behind that channel, which is so cap because this bitch is fucking lying. Um, Now, let me tell you why she's fucking lying. Because she has been doing this several times to, get Miss T-Pre on her side by, trying to fool her into thinking people are out to get her, or that people have been blaming and putting things on Miss T-Pre when they haven't. This bitch is trying to, she's trying to appeal to Miss T-Pre by making it seem like she was rallying in supportive of T-Pre. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna say that you never believed that was Miss T-Pre when you had an ongoing beef with her? Y'all, and that was uh, uh everybody knew that was going on. That was very apparent that was a pretty big substantial beef that played out in front of us, between Miss T-Pre and Me and Lion Minds. And Me and Lion Minds had got very dirty with it. She had brought up, the abuse that Miss T-Pre went through as a child, and she taunted her for it, like a disgusting vile human being that she is. And this is why I'm not taking my foot off the bitch's neck, is because she's a vile, lying ass bitch. She always has been, and she's trying to she's trying to change her image up by making it seem as if she is defending herself. And yeah, and she's trying to switch things up. I can't believe the amount of people that are falling for this bullshit. Now, it'd be one thing if she owned up to the shit that she has done. Now I know, and everybody knows, that I have definitely told my fair share of lies within the sector, but at least I've owned up and admitted to them that that's what I've actually done. And when I've been in the wrong, I come out and I apologize for it. I try to make it right, but this bitch won't do that. She continues to, double down on the shit she's saying and add to it and make it seem and do the whole revisionist history thing by trying to make herself to seem like she was an innocent person. We all know that that's not how Miss T-Pre operates within the sector. I have never known T-Pre to troll in that manner. I've never seen T-Pre troll ever in this sector. That's not something she has ever done. That's not her character. So why the fuck would the Smoke God put that on T-Pre when he didn't ever really have an issue with her? And then she's saying that they said that was a good guy's tactic. T-Pre wasn't even doing any work for the good guys. Like, she wasn't running any plays for the good guys. So that bitch, that whole storyline don't even fucking make sense. So that's all cap. Why would you come out of your mouth and say that? Yeah, you're lying again, Me and Lion Minds. You're lying again. And then you're talking about protecting children when you're the one who has charges of attacking and stalking children. You have those charges, and they have been proven, and they are in the database in Pennsylvania, and that is a fact that you have charges, me in crimes and me in lying minds. The only deep throat. You could barely get choked that lie up out of your with your raspy ass voice. You knew that was a doozy when you was saying that Miss T Pre, and I never believed them. I never believed them. They were trying to tell me it was you, Miss T Pre. Give me a fucking break. She said they was that was Smoke God. That was Smoke God. That told me that, and I never believed you, Miss T Pre. I never believed it. Bitch, bye. Yeah, that's complete cap. Yeah, ain't nobody buying that story, bitch. You lying just like you always have been. Now that, and why aren't you focusing on the whole Don story too? Because when Don did the homeless scam that he did the last time, when he, shook the sector down for cash, you came out and said that you were trying to help Don, and you were going to let him sleep in your garage or something like that. And why aren't you doing that this time, since you say that you're such a good person? You're in Philadelphia. Offer your place up, me and Lion Minds. Since everything's all good, why don't you come out and help your Philly boy, and give him a place to stay? Since you're such a stand-up person. So yeah, why don't you do that again? Since it didn't work out the first time with you trying to help him, why don't you help him this time? Yeah, I challenge you to do that. Yeah, that's challenge to you, is to step up and send that man some cash apps. Give him a place to stay, a warm place to stay, because as you, from your own mouth, verbatim, you said that you seen Dawn sleeping under a tarp as you were walking down the street, and you took a picture of Dawn sleeping under a tarp, and you had the video proof, and you showed it. You showed the picture of what you said to be the receipt of Dawn sleeping outside in the street, um, in the cold streets of Philly, and you did not even help that man. You just took a picture of him and kept it moving, right? And then you came out and showed the sector that he was sleeping under a tarp, and you was walking by. Girl, please. This is the same woman that also said that she seen me and Flacco in the parking lot at Taco Bell holding hands in Philadelphia. And come to find out that Flacco has never lived in Philadelphia at the time. He was living out in North or South Dakota. So she has came out with some doozies, and she said that she had pictures of me and Flacco in this said Taco Bell that she was going to email to Nikki, aka Slander Fraud. So yeah, this is just examples of the many things that this bitch has done. She's capped just like she always has been. And I really hope you ain't buying that, Miss T. Pre, and falling for that. She has a history of doing this. She's trying to appeal to you because she has did some horrible, horrendous things to you in terms of taunting you about your abuse and making that content. That's completely foul and uncalled for. And the bitch is grimy. And it is what it is. I ain't changing my opinion on it. She needs to come out and do her apology tour. Let's see what else we got to go over here. The Shakim debacle. The predatory allegations. And shout out to Miss T. Pre for covering this topic. She broke down the text messages of Shakim, not text messages, the chat messages of Shakim saying that he was in communication with Dieterell's minor son, and saying that they had some type of sexual discord, some type of dialogue in some sexual manner. This is a minor child. Now, Shakim is saying that this is a narrative that T. Pre is playing, and then his response was to play examples of T. Pre making predator allegations on other people. But here's the thing: is that I believe that T. Pre was spot on um, with her analysis on what she was reviewing at the time. And she did not go and create a narrative on these people. She played literally the exact words that was coming from those people's mouths. She played uh hold on y'all. She played Samba Queen's own words. She played what's that boy's name? Binary's own words. And that was her analysis on the situation. So she was just reviewing that. So that's not a narrative that she put out. She was simply reviewing it. So I think that's a bit of a stretch, Kim. Now, when she's putting the predator label on you, I think that, you know, maybe you were trolling and you were joking. I don't really deem you as being that type of person. So, um, but here's the thing, though, Shakim, is that I think that you were trying to troll and that it backfired on you, and sometimes it can, but I think what you did is that you seen in the chat that people were saying that it possibly could have been a troll account, and that when you did your response, you know, you wanted to show examples that people were trolling you with clone accounts. And Shakim, here's the thing: is that we've been in the sector for years. We know who the people are in the sector that have clone accounts, that have people that have been cloned, and you're not one of them. The only people that the only accounts that target you are ones that are roasting you or trying to be funny in the usernames, like Shot Kim, Limp Wristed Raw, like that type of shit. But nobody, that's not a thing of someone having clone accounts of you. Like that's not something. So what I think is that you try to produce those receipts last minute to try to show that you had troll accounts, people trying to clone you and put some off on you. And Brown Sugar Baby came out and said she would know best of anybody because she's the owner of that channel. And then she had several people in there that are mods. So they can easily click on that those chat messages and verify if that was you. And it verified to be you, Shakim. It verified to be you. It went directly to your page, not those examples that you were trying to show. That's why I'm saying that's not been a thing with you. Nobody's cloned accounts of you. So those were your words. Those were your messages. And unfortunately, with some of the things we do here that backfire against us, and it's happened to me. I've done things that backfired on me. We have to face those consequences, unfortunately. And you have to wear that jacket now because you created that. So you put that and created that narrative to be out there. You helped that. So, nobody was saying anything about that until you started putting that in the chat. And Brown Sugar Baby warned you. She said, maybe you should stop, you should stop, you should stop. But you kept going. You started talking about age of consent. That didn't look right. It did not look right, Shakim. It just didn't. And I fuck with you, but you are on your own with that one. You're definitely on your own with that one. Um, okay, so now it goes to my next point with Shakim is that I had mentioned this a little bit yesterday, but he is on this campaign on trying to tear down TC. And I think he's in support of Don. Like, that is a terrible argument and a terrible point to try to.
Good morning, racist. I heard you abuse your child. And of course, that you support pedophiles, huh? You terrorist sympathizer scum. Hmm. And to all of you that watch this racist lunatic, shame on you. You're watching literally a piece of garbage. That's disgusting anti-Semite. And do for me a favor, leave me the fuck alone, you crazy, you crazy racist. You cry that I'm obsessed with you. You're obsessed with me, you crazy clown. According to rumors, you abuse your child, huh? You child abuser. Well, you supported a number of times the pedophiles. And now to the clown in the chat, I'm not following you 5 years. He's following me. So fuck you all. You know what, people? Go the hell. I'm just trying to tell you to fuck off, you fuck. And you and your fucking the racist clown that you have here. Now go to hell.
We are back. My sound should be working now. Okay, I see I'm on right now. Okay, I think that man hacked my account. You know, those Israeli spies are something else. So, they have capabilities of doing so much. Thank y'all for staying in with me. Am I coming through all right? Because it's saying on my end that y'all can hear me. So, I don't know what happened. I'm being cursed with my sound. What's going on? How is Miss T Pre? I feel like I got Kip's old phone. Like, Shakim, did you do a spell on me? Did you put a spell on my microphone? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is fucked up. All right. So, anyways, I was trying to ask y'all, what's his face? Vagoda tried to tap in. I was trying to ask y'all if y'all think that I should bring Vagoda back up because he keeps trying to tap in the background. So let me know what y'all think. I don't think that he tried to take over the show. Um, yeah, but this thing is he accidentally cammed up too. So this man is obviously is a white man and he's over in Israel pretending like he's supposed to be there. And when he knows he ain't got no business being over there, that he took them people's land and he's mad because I called his ass out and told him the truth. People they don't like the truth. They don't, especially when they've tried to steal other people's identity and try to take it over as theirs. I don't have any problem with Jewish people at all. So I'm not an anti-Semite because I support the Jewish people in Ethiopia, the original chosen people. I support them. So I'm not anti-Semitic by any means, sir. You are the one that has a problem with people that are Muslim because you've called people that are Muslim barbarians and animals and terrorists. That's you putting that stereotype and narrative out on those people. So you're a sick individual, sir. And I'm gonna continue to talk shit and tell the truth about you and your Zionist ways and about how they're parallel with white supremacy. It's no different than these white supremacists. What y'all support over there. You guys have an apartheid state and are putting the Palestinian people through absolute hell. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about the sector, and you're not a part of the sector, sir. So you can just kick rocks. So where are we at? That just threw me for a loop. So I'm sorry. That completely messed up my my flow here. I think we're gonna end it there, y'all, because I that messed up my flow with my conversation here. But just when we're talking about Shakim, just think twice about what you're doing when you're just trying to support Kip and you know the things he has you doing because these people didn't do anything to you. TC didn't do anything to you. He didn't deserve that. Now, one thing I will say is that TC, where you been at? Where you been at, bro? Because you pop in all the time, here and there. So now that the conversation is about you, and you have the chance to speak up, and you are a part of the storyline now, you're nowhere to be found, bro. So come back here and say something, TC. I know you ain't running. I know you ain't running, TC. TC, don't tell me you're running, bro. Don't tell me you're sitting up there running. You gotta come back here and face this, bro. Cause Don out here, he is talking mad shit on you, and I know you can't have that. I know you can't have that. I know you ain't gonna let him do that to you, bro. Tearing your name down, dragging your name through the mud, TC. You can't have this. You can't just abandon ship and let these people run amok. TC, come back. You need to come back. You need to come back and you need to come back here. I'm summoning you back into the sector, sir. You got to get back here. Cause Shakim and Don, ooh, mm, mm-mm. They trying to bring you down, brother. They're trying to bring you down. So you gotta get back over here, bro, for real. Um, let's see what else we got here. So Triggs had acknowledged me in his show, right? I'm gonna talk about this briefly, and then and then we're gonna be out of here. But Triggs, at the last part of his show, he said something to the effect, and I made a joke, and I did say before that he claims to be a troll, but he's very sensitive. So um, he says that I have a problem with him, and I'm not coming out and saying it. Triggs, I don't have no issue with you, bro. Why would I have an issue with you? Like, what has taken place for me to have any problem with you? I First off, you and I both know that I don't communicate with very many people here in the sector. So if I communicate with you in the sector, like emailing and whatnot, I don't have any problem with you. I clearly don't. I appreciate you, but you are a sensitive troll. Um, you are, and I don't see what the problem is with me saying that. Like, I, it's an opinion. It's my opinion, and it can be petty, and that's the premise of the show is to be petty. And I went very light on you. I did not go very in depth about anything. But if you want to threaten me like you did with Carrie Ann and so many other people, then that's fine. And go ahead and you can continue to threaten me all you want. But you've chased several people out of the sector with threatening them. Like you had LV that's no longer here. Carrie Ann has left the sector. And with you threatening me, if you want to go that route, then I'll just leave the sector just like they did. So if you want to have another notch under your belt, I'll just leave the sector and you can have it all to yourself. Because I'm not going to sit here and be threatened by you, sir. I'll just leave and you can have the sector all to yourself. And you can be the puppet master and pull the strings behind the scenes. And if since that's apparently what you want. But I'm not afraid of you. But what I will say is that if you need the sector that bad and you need to threaten people for them to fall in line, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to live under threat. I'm not doing that. So if you trying to instill fear in me, I'll just leave and take my channel down and move on to better pastures. Because I can clearly go to the Beehive, the Beyonce sector, which I'm already a part of. I have another Beyonce fan page. So I can go over there and stay over there. And so that it is what it is. Who's this? Oh, okay. Should I bring Vagoda back on? He's trying to no, not right now, Vagoda. I'm trying to end this show. Let me finish this, and then I'll address you in one moment if you're still there backstage. But Triggs, I am, I'm not going to go ahead and go down that route. I'll just pull a Carrie Ann, and I'll leave the sector, and you can have my space here. You can have it. According to you, this isn't that big a deal to you, and you want to move. You're moving on doing other things, and you don't want to seem like you are obsessed with the sector. So, here it is. I'm addressing you now. So, does that make you feel better now that I'm talking about you more in depth? Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Was that bad? Did I roast you? Did I make you feel bad? Did I call you out of your names? No, I didn't. I gave an opinion. That's what I did. So if you think that involves that is in need, that deserves a threat, me making a joke in your chat about me and mine's being a co-host to put some bass on the panel. That's one of the that's the normal comment in chats that I make. So that's not anything off from what I normally do. So I don't understand why. I don't know. I know you're very protective over me and Lion Minds. So I don't know if that's what it is. I have no idea what it is, bro. But approach me directly. Drop the link and we can have a conversation. I have the link dropped. You can stop in and tap in, and we can make some content maybe. But if you threaten me, I'm gonna leave. Vagoda's backstage, so let me see what he wants, and then I'm gonna wrap the show up.
First of all,
Yes,
I didn't
sir. Yes,
hack
spy.
your channel. I just you let me in. I didn't hack you, and I didn't kick you out. Okay,
Well, it's
don't lie.
funny
And
how
second, you
like
call me a white man.
funny
That's
how my
racist.
sound
I'm
went
not a white
down.
man. I'm Jewish. You're not going to.
It's funny how my sound went out as soon as you popped in. So, my sound went out, and I know that you guys have the potential to hack into people's
There's not you guys. There
system.
is me. I'm an individual. I'm not 6 million. I'm
What
not
is
millions of people. I'm
what's
one individual, and
racist?
I didn't hack your computer.
What's
And
racist
again,
about
buddy,
calling you a white man? What's
because
racist
I'm
about
not.
being a white man?
And you are trying to claim that I'm
There's
something
nothing
that I'm not.
racist.
You are trying to rob me of my
I have
heritage,
no
my history.
problem. I have no problem with white people, sir.
I
I
am.
have
First of all,
friends,
don't
and
call me sir.
I
Second,
listen.
like
I
I
have
told you
white
in your
people that
viewers,
work
leave
for
me
me.
the fuck alone.
I listen, I have white people that work for me. So how am I racist? I employ white people.
You
So how
called
am
me
I
a
racist?
white man. First of all, you called me a white man. And let's, you know what? Let's talk about your supporting terrorism and and murderers. Let's start that for start.
Well, you believe that Muslim people are the scum of the earth. So those are your opinions and
No,
beliefs,
I
not
didn't
mine.
say
Yeah,
that.
and they're twisted, and
I
those are
didn't say
racist
that.
in itself. So
I didn't
yeah, you
say
did.
that.
That's what you're saying. You
Yeah,
saying
when I
I'm
said it, when
supportive
I
of that
said
because
something like this. Come on, show it.
I am
I dare
okay
ya.
with Muslim people. So,
I dare ya. I
show
didn't
what?
say it. First of all, if you wanted, you can say that I said it about Arabs,
You
even,
have said that
but still.
Muslim people are barbarians and terrorists,
I said that the
and
Arabs
that they
that
are
are surrounding my
pedophiles.
country are barbarians, not Muslims in general. But let's be honest, the Muslim
What's your
countries in the world
country,
are
sir?
not civilized. Okay,
Sir,
that's a
what
fact.
country are you referring to? What country is yours that
What?
you're talking about? Are you talking about Palestine? That's not your
There's no
country.
such thing as Palestine. Like I told you 2 years ago, there's no such thing as Palestine. It's only exists in
Oh,
your crazy fantasy.
uh, okay. Did Israel exist 100 years ago? Or I'm sorry, 150 years ago, did Israel exist? No, it didn't. So
And
that's not a thing
no,
either.
but it was under Ottoman control. But there was never a Palestine here.
Well, the UK gave you guys that land, and then
No,
they
buddy.
had no
We got it.
business.
We got it
Yeah, they
on
did.
our own.
Yeah,
Bullshit,
you
bro. You
guys
don't
got
know what you're
have
talking
you
about.
guys have people
Like I told
with
you and the rest of the clowns here.
the
Leave
Zionists
me
have
the
people
fuck
with deep
alone. You
pockets.
all every
Listen,
time
hold
that I go.
on, you ain't gonna overtalk me on my show. The Zionists have deep pockets, and they've paid off people in the British Parliament to get their land over
Racist. How
there.
lovely. Jews pay. Jews
And
control the money. That's
and
very not racist.
and
You
you
are a
took
racist.
over, and what you did was you killed and you
Bullshit.
pillaged those people off their land. You kicked them off.
Liar.
You tore their
You know what?
houses
Fuck
down.
you.
You tore their houses
I just
down,
want them. I
and then
just
you
want to tell
keep
you and your clowns to
encroaching
leave
on
the
their
fuck
land,
off.
and you
You call
keep
me a white man,
encroaching on their
Halleck.
land.
You don't know how I
Yeah,
even
because
look
you
like, you
are.
fucking
What's
moron.
wrong with that? But some of my
You called me
listen,
Kaiser,
my
you called
maid
me
is
a white
white.
man,
So
you
how am I
tried to rob me
racist?
of my heritage, you fucking disgusting swine.
Listen, so how am I racist when my maid is white? Uh So I have no
Was your
problems with
what is
white people.
white?
My maid is white. I employ white people. So how am I racist? I
I
have
don't care
many
who
white
you
people on my
employ.
staff.
First of all, you want me to remind you what you said to your viewers about what's his name? We unlock that he's not supposed to that he's not supposed to agree with me. How you said it? You're not supposed to agree to with a white person.
What are
If
you
that isn't racist, I don't know
talking
what
about?
is. What I'm
First
talking
off,
about?
we
What you
all
said
know
two
that
years ago.
you have a troll account pretending to be me, and you pop up from it now and then.
No,
So
I
you need to
don't.
stop that too, because oh yeah, you
No, I
do.
don't.
Oh, you certainly
No, I don't.
do, because it's funny
Buddy, I
how
don't
it
know who
pops
is.
up as soon as I had the
Buddy, a
back and
lot of
forth
people hate
interaction
you,
on
not just
Remix's
me.
channel. So
I don't
no,
have
that
any
was you.
troll account for you, buddy. If I did have, I
Oh,
will already
you
use
hate
it
me because
right now. Don't you think?
I'm black and I'm telling the truth. That's why you hate me. It's because I'm
Bullshit.
black and I'm telling the truth, and you
Buddy, I don't
can't
care
stand
about
it.
them
Yeah,
or
that's
how
why.
you look like.
That's why. No,
I hate you because
you
of your
hate me because
racist
I'm a black
behavior.
person and I'm telling the truth, and I got
Boo.
white people that work for
Nobody
me.
cares that you're a
That's why,
black person.
and that's why
Yalla,
you have a
move on.
problem. No, that's why
No,
you have a
stupid. I
problem.
don't give a
So,
damn.
um,
Now do for me a favor.
all you
Like I
need to
said,
do,
leave me
all
the
you need
fuck
to do,
alone, and I
this is
will
all
leave you the
you need
fuck
to
alone. You
do.
understand? And to all
How
your
am I
and stop
I don't follow you
and stop
around.
saying that I'm a.
You have been stalking me for years. You have been stalking me for years.
Well, you asked
You
for
have
it,
bigger
buddy. You
problems to worry
were
about,
stuck in
like
me for
pretending
years.
to be kidnapped by Palestinians. Don't you have bigger fish to fry, like pretending to be kidnapped by
What did you say? I
Palestinians?
was
Don't
doing
you
what?
have don't you have bigger fish to fry, like pretending that you're being kidnapped by Palestinians and being held
No,
hostage?
I didn't
Don't you
say
have
that.
those same
Who the hell
problems that
said? What
you
the hell
don't
I
you have
did
those
say that?
narratives that you have busy? Yeah, yeah. Keep putting those narratives out that your people are getting
Oh,
kidnapped by
lovely.
Palestinian people.
You're
Yeah, so
telling
keep putting that out.
bullshit.
So
Like a big like
yeah,
you're
it's
crazy
not
anti-Semitic
bullshit.
buddies.
It's the
You're lying
truth.
again.
It's the truth, and the
This is
world
what you
sees
are
it. The
wishing
world
for.
sees
That
it,
was
and
you are wishing
nobody
for me.
is.
How lovely.
The
You
world
crazy
sees it,
clown.
and the only reason, the only reason that you are over there and you're able to live in peace is because your people
Because
have
it's the
deep
land of my
pockets and you're paying
ancestors. You
people
crazy
off.
fuck. No,
And
it's
I'm
not
sick
the.
of
It's
my
not
tax
theirs.
dollars going towards paying for y'all's military. That's one thing. So give me my
Buddy,
motherfucking
you
tax
get our
dollars back. How
technology.
about
You
that?
get. We do
Give me my motherfucking
the
money
dirty
back.
work for
But
you.
where's
So
my
shut the
cash
fuck
app
up.
at? You owe me some motherfucking money. Here's my cash app. So you need to
Very
cash
funny.
at me. I want my motherfucking tax
The
dollars
only
back
thing
for the
that you're going to get, buddy, is bullet in
money
the face if I ever see
that
you.
went
No, if
over
I
there
see
to
you, it's
support
hunting season, buddy.
your apartheid military, your militant. Send me back my
Apartheid. You know, a
motherfucking
lot of
tax
Arabs, a
money
lot of soldiers
that
that
went
died in
to
Gaza are
support
Arabs. You know that? A
that
lot of them are Arab
that
Muslims. You know that stupid?
terroristic apartheid supporting military that you got
You
over
don't know
there.
what is
So
apartheid, you
that's what you
fucking
need to
moron.
do,
You're making,
and you
you know
need to
what?
remove yourself
To all
from
your stupid views,
Palestine because
you
Israel
this
doesn't
guy
exist, sir.
is
Okay,
literally comparing
and
the equality that the Arabs have here to the apartheid. That's insane. If I was in your shoes, but guys, I would be offended. This guy is making the suffering of people in South Africa a circus. This guy is making a mockery out of what happened in South Africa.
the
To all
suffering
the
of
retards
people.
that still listen to this moron.
No, what you're doing. What's going on is you support
Bullshit.
the Palestinian people under
You're
oppression, and
supporting
you're
Nazis.
limiting
That's
their
what you are.
rights.
You're supporting racists and
You
Nazis.
you are
Palestinian.
trying to control their food intake, how much everything that goes in there, their electricity, their
Well, they
water.
have our
You are
hostages, you
making
know.
those
You
lives
know,
a
stupid. They have
complete
our hostages. They butcher us. They
hell over
raped
there.
us. They molest our women. And you suppose, and you think that
You're lying.
we not,
You're
we can
lying.
have
That's
a
a
right to defend
lie.
ourselves?
That's a lie.
You are saying that it's a
That's a
lie? Let me
lie.
get this straight. You're saying it's a lie that they are
That's a
butcher the
lie.
women and children and they butcher people. That's a lie?
Muslim people are more civilized and have more morals than what you're
Very
talking
funny. First
about.
of
So
all,
you're a goddamn
buddy,
lie. And
there's a lot of kinds of Muslims in the world, so you need to be more specific. You're
they
talking about Arabs, for if you want to be specific.
are sitting over there and
I can't hear you,
allowing
buddy. Buddy, you don't know nothing about Arabs or Muslims. You live in a bubble, a progressive bubble. You live in a dream. You live in a circus. You're a walking joke. And like I told you, leave me the fuck alone, and I will leave you the fuck alone. Sababa? Yalla. Ciao.
No, you're talking about, well, what you're talking about is saying that they're barbarians, and that's what I disagree with, and that's racism in itself. Going on here. Okay.